I forgot to check how long Beaker was out for, so let's do that. 7 days. That's not ideal, but we are going to wait for him to get back up, and then we'll try and hit that mission site. Alien alloys, lyrium crystals, not really interested. We're waiting for our supplies, so we can equip our dudes with some nice new plasma weapons. I think in the meantime we're going to head back to Resistance HQ
setting course for Eastern
and speed up
United
Beaker's
States.
recovery. I really want to hit that site today, or not today, but in this video, but I guess
Commander.
it's gonna depend on whether the game throws any other missions at us while we're waiting for Beaker to be ready. He is all we're waiting for right now. They've completed another blank dark event. I'd hoped disabling the mod would fix those, but apparently not. I'm obviously going to have to do some more fiddling, try and get that to work itself out.
Incoming message for you,
Oh, hi.
Commander. Patching it through to your
I didn't realize the
quarters
time was
Your
still running.
progress
I was thinking.
against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander, but there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
So our only negatives are the 2 dark events the aliens completed, neither of which are doing anything. Another blank one. This is annoying. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if there is anything we can do. We're probably just going to have to put up with it. Which is a shame. It's probably making the game a lot easier for us. But I guess I need that, so it's okay. Alien scientists are going to add 2 blocks to the progress meter. That we cannot let happen. And we just spent 20 intel on nothing. Great. They're really pumping out these blank dark events. Yeah, let's go grab these resources.
Avenger plotting new course.
I think likely what has happened is disabling the mod on an already active game doesn't get rid of the events they add. Well, it gets rid of them, but it doesn't take them out of the queue. So they're still being worked on and they're still triggering even though they don't exist.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Well, I'll read your report and find out.
It certainly is impressive looking, if nothing else. Although I am still not entirely sure what the aliens hope to achieve with such a grand design.
Maybe they just wanted it to look fancy. Brief eyewitness accounts, including one from our own Central Officer Bradford, indicate that the aliens once fielded a similar biomechatronic organism. That's quite a mouthful. During the earliest days of the invasion. Those reports, however, describe a much more gruesome and rudimentary creature versus the subject we encounter in the present day. The modern specimen could almost be described as elegant in appearance, an authoritative, intimidating figure with the advanced weaponry to match. Fusion axe. Sweet. We want that. Oh, that is sexy. I like it. Next thing, let's start working on... Well, more intel is going to be useful. But let's get the Andromedon
As initially
autopsy.
speculated by Shen, it does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit. Unfortunately for our troops, the suit itself is a powerful physical threat, regardless of the operator's status, as we learned with some astonishment in the field.
Well, not really, because I don't think it actually got a turn when we encountered it, so I don't think we actually witnessed what it can do. We did in our previous playthrough, but not after we destroyed it. We didn't get to see what the suit could do by itself, I don't believe. Or maybe we did. It feels like a long time ago. Probably because it was pretty far gone. Sorry, Tigan. And I actually didn't need to go there. We cut Tigan off for no good reason. Oh well.
Hey,
I'm
Commander.
sure he had nothing interesting to say. Let's build our sweet new plasma stuff. Plasma rifle. Get. I'd also like to get the advanced grenade launcher. Because it's about time our grenade launchers got improved. We still need some extra stuff. Specifically, we need to grab the sniper rifle
It's been
as a
slow
priority.
going, but I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship. Most of the primary systems are now operating on some combination of our technology and theirs. My hope is to use the best of both worlds to come up with something new, something the aliens won't expect.
Well, you keep on that, Shen. I'm sure it'll be useful for us. Let's grab the rest of our supplies. That might actually give us what we need to buy some more stuff. So let's go back to engineering.
Commander.
Check that out. I want, especially... Damn it. We're so close. Well, I guess we can get some other stuff in the meantime. Let's get our axe upgraded. Let's upgrade our pistols too. We do have a couple of people who use pistols quite a lot, so it makes some sense. How long are you out for, Beaker? You ready yet? Okay, you're almost ready. So let's fly back to HQ. You'll probably get healed just in the time it takes us to get back.
Setting course for eastern United States.
Please no missions, please no missions. Alright, get better. He's better. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Let's go. Operation Dawn Shield. Investigate the Advent Forge. The material recovered from the alien black site included a set of coded coordinates that led us to this facility. Remote reconnaissance indicates a heavy enemy presence at this site. Investigate the facility and find out what the connection is to the black site and the aliens' ongoing operations. It's going to be 14 enemies: Codex, a mech archer, an elite officer, an Advent heavy grenadier, an elite lancer, a Naha Serpens, which we still haven't seen, and a sectopod and an Archon. At least one of each of those. This is going to be a hell of a fight. It's a good job we're all fit and ready to kick some alien ass.
West Africa.
I'm excited and I don't know why. It could be the Monster Energy drink I just downed. But I like it. Feels good. Requires a soldier out of combat. The current squad does not contain any soldiers who can complete this task. What? Oh, because there isn't one, you stupid game. We don't have any soldiers on the team yet. So apparently we're gonna be carrying somebody out of here. Thanks for giving us some spoilers, game. Let's take our A-team. We'll throw dice in there. And, finally, Caper. Not Caper. Katsume. And I think that looks pretty good. Let's actually give Goto the Frost Bomb, because nobody has it currently. We have all our sweet new guns. And I think we're ready. It's only a difficult mission. This shouldn't be too hard then, with the amazing team we're capable of fielding. So let's just get right in. Once we've finished upgrading our weapons to the latest designs, we're going to look at making that Archon King flying suit. We'll give that to somebody. But I think it's more important we have the weapons first. Hopefully these plasma weapons are strong.
Some sort of alien production facility, most likely tied to that stuff we found at the black site. Advent and the alien forces won't be happy to see us, so expect heavy resistance. We have to do whatever it takes to find out what's going on in there.
So this is a manufacturing facility, and Bradford thinks they use the stuff we got from the black site to make stuff here. But the stuff we got from the black site is people. What are they making out of people goop? And do we really want to know? That is a good question. Because it cannot be pleasant. I would assume that they're using it to create some kind of new enemy. The alternatives are much grosser. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to go take a look. Maybe poke it with a stick and see what it is.
This is Avenger. The facility is in range. Move to investigate.
We're just gonna walk right up the road.
Our position is masked.
Alright. Who's at the front of the queue? Cash. That's a double move. Who's at the front of the queue and can actually get to some cover? And we could just double move. That's probably safe. Do it, Shogun. Go take a look.
Already there.
No, you're not. That's why I told you to move. What do you see? Nothing. Now, there could be some enemies in here. So let's not push up beyond that corner. Let's get Cash over there. It's a little beyond the corner. He should spot anybody in there without getting spotted, hopefully. Beaker. You have so much movement, buddy. There could be... No, there's probably not enemies over there, so I'm actually going to push you way out wide.
Getting it done.
Just to take advantage of your movement.
Hostile forces spotted.
There we go. We got a Codex and a mech archer.
Commander, that codex provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network.
I know,
We will
Tigan.
need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process.
We discussed this last time, Tigan. I would love to, and if we get the opportunity to do it, we most certainly will. But I am not going to endanger the lives of our soldiers
On the move.
to do so. If we're in a situation where the Codex is not an immediate threat,
Rolling out.
we will most certainly stab it in the head with our Skulljack. Until then, just take a breath, hold it in, and relax, Tigan. We got this.
Solid copy.
I was a little ranty. I'm sorry, Tigan. You're only trying to help.
Affirmative.
Alright. Now, boss, can you grapple? You can grapple. Do it.
Deploying grapple.
I think we'll have you hug that tree up there. Or better yet, this rock. That should give you a good field of view.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Sweet.
Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch.
Now you see, he's moving right at us. This is a good opportunity for us to skulljack him. My concern... When we skulljacked an officer, it made a codex appear. That is a sectopod moving. It just walked through a building or something. The screen shook. Oh wow. There's a big fucking hole in the map. Like a canyon or something. Unless it's just a river and it's not rendering the water. That would make sense as well. Alright, look, we can skulljack him. But we won't be in cover. And it is a double move. You would be open to being eviscerated if we did that. Perhaps it's gonna be better to activate him and see where he moves to. Maybe he moves to a spot where we can skulljack him and stay in cover. So let's do that. We'll have Boss take off most of the Skulljack's health. What about a Deadeye shot? No, that'll kill him. We don't want to kill him. We just want to hurt him real bad. That was dark, but yeah, shoot him. Try not to kill him. Nice. That'll give us 2 dudes we can potentially skulljack. And we can have everybody else just focus on the mech. Now that guy's even further away, so we can't very well get to him. We'll see where they scatter to. Well, the original one didn't even scatter. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to skulljack these guys. I'm concerned that if we move up, we're just gonna activate even more people. Let's get rid of the mech. Let's do that first. Wow.
Asunto resuelto.
I like these guns. I really, really like these guns. Professor, you could get to that guy. And you could skulljack him from there. Let's have somebody else move up. Beaker, I want you to move up and just tell me if there's enemies up there, buddy.
Roger that.
Apparently there are not. Which means, Professor, go and skulljack that guy.
Jack deployed!
Okay. Do it. Now, hopefully that is not bad. We're gonna learn some stuff, but are we gonna spawn some stuff?
Piece of cake.
Hi. Who are you?
Commander, I believe we are seeing something entirely new.
No
An
shit.
alien species that has so far managed to elude capture or observation by resistance forces. I strongly advise a cautious approach.
Yep. Unfortunately, we have to kill everybody now because we are flanked. What the hell is that? That is so weird looking. That might be excessive. But fuck it.
Bring in the pain!
Nuke it, whatever it is. So every time we hit it, it's gonna move. Shoot it. Good job, Cash. That's why you get the cool pants. Warhorse. You know what? You just stay there. Because I know somebody who really wants to kill that motherfucker. Go get him, Shogun.
Okay, so I got one.
I still have no idea what that was. It was called an avatar. So clearly that is something to do with the Avatar project. I did get achieve entitled A God Falls, which is intriguing. And it turned out that big glowy thing I saw was an ethereal. Not an ethereal, an elder. Or an ethereal. I'm not entirely sure. I'm all confused. Oh, which is which these days. Let's have Dice take her 2 shots. They're 45. They're not great. That was a hell of a trick shot, Dice.
Classified.
Firing fucking sideways. You can Overwatch.
Got it covered.
And we'll move some other people up.
On the move.
Because we are clear.
Moving to Overwatch. Seems doable. I'm on it.
And Professor didn't get killed, even though she was out in the open. So that was successful all around. I'm very proud of all you guys. Good job.
Moving to designated position.
Beaker has once again become our de facto scout. Despite being our medic, we're not good at this whole strategizing thing. Professor? You're gonna go to that tree right next to him.
What's over there?
A tree? You two are just probably gonna hang out right there. Cash is gonna try and catch up a little.
Entendido. En movimiento.
The codex effect is stuck there. Very weird.
Empieza la fiesta.
You guys are just gonna overwatch. Shogun is gonna double move to try and get caught up here a little bit.
On the move.
Professor, you're gonna overwatch as well. Warhorse. You're gonna stay right there, because there's
Come get
nowhere
some.
up there I want you to get to. Dice, I think we're gonna double move you up to this car. It's already exploded, so you should be safe. Katsume, you're gonna move up to that lamppost. And Boss, you're probably just gonna overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Hi.
Advent troops here.
Just a regular pod. Oh no, there is a heavy guy there. So there is an Advent special type guy. I like those plasma guns a lot.
I'll get it next time.
Not good.
Alright, Beaker. Do you have any good shots, or are we gonna move you? That's not a bad shot, let's take that. Nice.
It hit the plate.
I wonder if Professor can finish him off. We'll find out later, I guess. Or now. That works. Okay, Professor, finish him off. Beautiful. Could maybe have sent the little drone gremlin to do that. That would have been guaranteed. At least I think it would have. Shogun, I'm going to hold off on moving you in case we need to do something especially magic. Dice, you're going to push up to that full cover and take your one shot. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Still debating what to do with Shogun. Cash. I'm just gonna have you overwatch.
Guardia.
So I think you'll get 2 overwatch shots. And Shogun, you're gonna push up as well. And probably just overwatch. Or shoot at the Lancer, that works too. Nice.
One down, thousands to go.
That really just leaves Mr. Officer. Warhorse, you just overwatch. Because he's probably gonna move up on us. Move Katsume up a little. And have him overwatch as well.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And you know what? Fuck it.
On Overwatch.
Boss will overwatch too. The sectopod is definitely coming. It is stomping on all of the things up there. From way downtown? Ah, that's unfortunate. Cash will clean up.
I got nothing.
Wow, this guy's slippery. Come on, Cash. Wow. We cannot hit that guy, apparently.
El enemigo sigue en pie.
Luckily, he can't hit us either. It's interesting that he went for Katsume. Does he acknowledge the threat of a psionic? This is an opportunity to try out our psionic. Katsume. Try and make him insane. Oh, he's real strong though, so no, let's not bother. Let's just kill him the old-fashioned way. With the hot plasma. That's not that old-fashioned, but you get the idea. You can't really get close enough. You could rage him from there, and you'd still be in cover, or some semblance of cover. So do that. That wasn't right. This might be a little overkill. Probably would have been better spent saving that for a more dangerous enemy. But we get some free loot.
Hostile neutralized. Looks like something over here.
Nice.
Got something good here.
And you didn't even spot any enemies. I'm gonna turn you around that corner
On the move.
and have you overwatch. Shogun is gonna reload
Let's
and
do this.
move up to here.
I'm going.
Professor, you're gonna move up a touch and reload.
Okay, I'll go.
There is a Viper.
We're green to go.
Sounded like it was over here, but obviously it's not. It must be on the other side. Oh wait, you got free reloads, don't you?
Moving to Overwatch.
Cash. We might just have you double move, buddy. So there ain't no good cover. Let's get dice up.
Getting it done.
It's a double move, but I don't expect you to see anything. Good. That means we can get cash up to here.
A la orden.
Warhorse? I'd like you to be central, but this road is kind of shitty for cover. It's all pointing sideways. Katsume, push up a little.
Moving out.
And Overwatch. And I guess it's time for Boss to reload and then move up as far as she can.
We're green to go.
Which isn't very far, unfortunately.
I can handle that.
Maybe we give her the super flyy pants. We'll give it to somebody else first for a trial run. Because we already know her suit is useful. I don't want to put her in a suit that's not going to help her. Alright, Beaker.
Okay.
Go spot Mr. Sectopod. They have big guns. Are you? Yeah, you're the Serpens Naha dudes. Well, shoot him. They're not so scary.
Confirmed.
My guess is they're really, really accurate.
Gonna need to reload soon.
Because those guns look kind of like sniper rifles. Okay, Professor.
I guess that'll be okay.
Can you get a shot from there? You can. It's not a good one, but take it. Maybe you'll get lucky. Oh, you didn't get lucky, but you did some damage.
Adjusting aim.
Shogun, I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk here. No, I'm not. Maybe later. I'm scared if we move you up there, you will see an enemy and won't be able to do anything about it. Nowhere good for cash to move to. Dice. You can move up to here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I don't think you'll be able to see them from there. No, but you can overwatch.
I'm on it.
And I guess Shogun can take your corner.
Is it clear?
I don't want to push up too
Come get
far,
some.
because we do know that Sectopod is out there. Or at the very least, we theorize he's out there, because we can hear him, and he was stomping on cars. Just on the other side of that bridge. Warhorse, let's get you up here.
No problem, boss.
Because we probably want you ready to rumble with the Sectopod.
Moving over.
With your shredder ammo and your grenades. Katsume,
Understood.
you can
Moving
hang
out.
out with them.
On Overwatch.
And boss, 10%. Wow. Let's just have you double move then.
Stepping off.
Hopefully he moves, and we can get an Overwatch. He moved, but we couldn't get an Overwatch. Now we gotta worry about him. He's probably back there overwatching, waiting for his time to fucking murder us all. Alright, Dice. I'm gonna get you up to the bridge. Don't get shot.
Moving to designated coordinates.
You didn't get shot. You didn't spot anybody either, though. Beaker, do you feel a little more adventurous?
Moving.
Oh. You spotted the snake guy. Get him. Nice.
Target neutralized.
Oh, there's the sectopod.
Negative ammo. I'm spent.
How did we not activate the sectopod? He's right there. Alright, Shogun, move up.
All right, I'll go.
Still no sign.
Got it covered.
I probably shouldn't have overwatched. Because we might actually spot him now.
What's over there? I'm on it.
We definitely want that EMP bomb up on the front lines. That did good work for us last time.
Todo cubierto. Whatever you say.
We're being
Got it
very
covered.
cautious right now, but I think that's a good thing. Katsume... Yeah, you can cross
Headed
over
there
there
now.
as well. It's not much of a progress, not much of a push,
Scanning.
but you're still technically moving forward.
I'm going.
We'll keep boss moving as well.
Got it covered.
Alright, there he is. There should be a lot of Overwatch on him. Good hit.
It hit the plate.
What we really need is for Warhorse to get his shots.
Hit the armor.
We're really tearing it apart, though.
Armor still holding.
Alright, Warhorse. Do we shoot it
handle that.
and shred it, or grenade it and shred it? What hurts it the most? 6 to 8, but a chance to miss, or 6 to 7 and a guaranteed hit? I think we'll take the guaranteed hit. Let's try and not blow up all the cover, though.
Take this.
I'm gonna get rid of 2 of its damage mitigation. But I think we should still be able
I'm ready.
to hit it with enough.
That armor's tough.
Yeah, it is. Shogun, you're gonna reload. We're not gonna use an axe.
It's killing time.
We're just gonna shoot it. Nice.
Me now.
And I got achieve meat over metal, which I guess is for killing a robotic enemy while wearing the flesh of another enemy or something. That sounds gross, but that's what we did.
If you say so.
So, yeah. Reload.
Locked and loaded.
Cash, I would like you to move up.
Recibido.
And Overwatch.
Afirmativo, cubriendo.
Dice, just sit right there for now. So reload.
Rock and roll.
And Overwatch.
Covering now.
Katsume. Let's move you up to this rock. You can be Warhorse's friend for right now.
Moving to Overwatch.
And boss, you just Overwatch. And we'll push across the river and see what we find. Again, this is very slow, cautious progress. But it's safe.
Okay, I'll go.
Or ish. Safe-ish. What do we have here? Just a very dramatic panning shot of a base. Well, I guess it was dramatic. But not very interesting. Alright, Beaker.
Position confirmed.
You guys have been our scouts this whole time. I'm sorry about that.
What's over there?
And reload.
Oh yeah.
You guys just Overwatch, because I'm not intending to push up further than you are. At least not drastically so.
Yo me encargo.
Warhorse, get on the car.
Will do.
This bridge would be perfect spot for them to really fuck us. While we're all in close proximity to one another. Luckily, I don't think they know that. You know what? You're just gonna push up to the car as well, Dice. No good spots for you. And Katsume, you can just hang back.
Moving out.
And we'll probably bring Boss up to hang out with you
I'm on it.
on that full cover. I wonder if she can grapple across the bridge. That'd be pretty sweet. I hear more stomping. There's another bridge over there. I don't think it was a sectopod though. I think it was just a regular robot. Beaker!
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Nothing. Professor!
I'm trusting you here.
Still nothing. Cash? You really don't have the movement to be a scout.
Boy.
Alright, looks safe. Means we can double move some of these other guys to get them up.
Stepping off.
Beaker just Overwatch. Shogun, you could move real far on your double move. I don't necessarily think we want to. Let's just get you up to here.
10-4.
Alright, we're still good. Professor, you can Overwatch. Cash, you can Overwatch.
Explorando.
Dice. I guess you can get up to there and Overwatch. You're gonna kind of be our rear guard for now.
Scanning.
Katsume. You can't even get there. You need stronger, faster legs, Katsume. Boss, can you grapple? No. That's a shame. That would have been fun.
Move, move, move.
And we'll get Boss to sit between you two.
Solid copy.
Hey, ¿habéis oído algo?
Well, they're in the base. We can see where the sectopod came from. It walked right out that door, that wall. So maybe we should go and take a peek ski inside.
On my way.
These aren't civilians. They're Advent.
Yes, and judging by the subject's condition, I would say it was recently manufactured.
No wonder they just keep coming.
Oh wow.
Got some advent here.
I assumed that Advent were volunteers who were perhaps coerced into joining up and then undergoing genetic modification, but it appears they're literally being printed or grown in a lab. Huh. Professor, you can actually see somebody. You can see the robot. Can you hack the robot?
Taking control.
Because that would be pretty sweet if you could. Let's just stun it, because I don't want to risk giving it a bonus to its aim and defense and stuff. So let's just shut it down. Oh wow, game. Wow. We have not had much luck with these hacks lately.
Can't get through.
Now he has to die as a priority, because he's not gonna be too interested in missing at this point. I also want to kill the Rocketeer, so if Beaker do that... Is he dead? No. But still, nice try. Good solid hit. If not for that damage mitigation, he would be very dead. I wish you could stab him through the wall there. Now we could... run and gun, open the door, and kill that guy and still be protected from this other guy. I think that's worth it.
Running and gunning.
Let's move there because I think that'll give you cover. Yeah. In case there is anything back there. So we'll do
All
that.
over it.
We'll open the door. We'll shoot the officer. Nice. Surprise! It's me, Shogun. Ow. How are you alive after that? Cash, you can take 2 shots on that guy. You could also fire a rocket at him. Decisions. You took your turn already. Let's see what boss can do from back here. 83 isn't bad. Take that. That armor's gonna screw us, though.
That armor's tough.
Or horse. I would love it if you could shred him, but that's not gonna happen. So move up and probably Overwatch, unless your newly upgraded grenade launcher can just about squeeze him. That should let Cash do a lot more damage to him. Cash, where are you? Take your shots. You're probably only gonna need 1. Nice.
Baja confirmada.
And then we'll have you Overwatch in case they aggressively move out of that building. Katsume, move up a little.
I'm on the move.
And we'll just have you Overwatch as well.
Overwatch.
And Dice, you can get into cover there, so do that.
Position.
Can you see anybody? No, so just
On
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
If they move out, they are dead. Beaker. It's okay. You can live with being marked.
That all you got?
He doesn't like you, and you don't like him. So kill him next turn. Beaker. Move in a little bit.
Rolling.
Get a flank on that guy and kill him. Right in the face.
Target eliminated. I'm running low on ammo.
It's alright, we'll get you a reload soon. the meantime, Shogun reload,
Locked and loaded.
and Shogun stab. Beautiful. And no more enemies?
Okay, so I got one.
Good. So everybody else can get a move
to
on
go.
and get up here. We have to investigate the clean room next, and I'm assuming that is where we're gonna print a person out. Or not, maybe not print out. Looks like the same sort of place where they were keeping the commander. So maybe it's somebody else we know. Maybe it's Dr. Valen. That wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it? Maybe it's a clone of the commander. That would make sense.
Órdenes confirmadas. Marchando.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go open it and take a look. Reload.
En marcha.
Warhorse. Let's have you double move.
Location confirmed.
Dice. Might put you on the roof. Because I want Boss to go up on the roof. But I don't want to send her up there alone. So we're gonna have Dice and Boss go up on the roof. Katsume, you can just go inside with everybody else.
Will do.
I'm just a little worried if we send Boss up there by herself, she's gonna get into trouble that you can't deal with. She's not close enough to grapple yet. What about if we move up to there? Can we then grapple? We can. So grapple up there. And then if there's somebody up there, you still have, you know, half a turn to get into some cover.
No problem, boss.
And we're good.
Get some.
No enemies. Where is the door to the clean room? Back here. Alright. Beaker, I'm gonna have you reload.
Ready to go.
Move up as far as you can.
On the move.
Shogun, go take a look around that corner.
Hope it's worth it.
First it's human bodies. Now we're finding Advent. Something tells me they didn't abduct these ones.
Looks more like a production facility to me. The configuration is different. Is it possible? Could this be where the Advent forces are coming from?
Nothing is beyond the realm of possibility when dealing with the aliens.
I thought we'd already established that they were
On Overwatch.
growing the Advent in a lab just a couple of minutes ago, but apparently those guys weren't listening.
What's over there?
We're gonna have Shogun hold right there until we can get everybody else up here. And
Venga, vamos, vamos.
we'll push in together in case they're guarding the clean room.
Copy that.
Okay, Dice. There's actually a two-story area back here. I hadn't noticed that. Dice can be our guinea pig. Looks pretty safe. Katsume,
Got it.
get yourself inside. Hopefully we'll get to use your psionic powers at some point. Boss, can you grapple? No, it's on cooldown. So I guess just move up next to Dice.
Move, move, move! Got it covered.
What was that noise? That was a new noise. You know what, Shogun? You stay there. Oh, this is a door. Alright, Professor.
If you say so.
We're gonna have Professor and Warhorse open the door.
No problem, boss.
I'm a little scared.
This is Avenger. Package is in range.
It's just an Archon and some serpents. I was expecting something more dramatic. I'm a little disappointed. Professor, take your shot at the one thing you can see. Good hit. I wonder, can we open up this wall? Probably not really. Alright, Katsume, you move up to behind this desk. You should be able to get a shot from there, hopefully. Can. 45% to hit. What about to do this? 40. You know what? Do that.
The voices are real.
Hey, we disorientated him. Beaker. I'm gonna have you start moving around the flank. That might be a terrible idea. But it might also be a tactical genius. Shogun.
Is it clear?
See what you can see through that window. What did he do? He did a thing, but I missed it. Let's finish off the Archon. Next turn should be fairly safe. One of the enemy is panicked, the other is disoriented. So we probably shouldn't be too worried right now. Let's have Cash run and gun. I'm really glad he got that as his special move. His non-class level that he got. Because he can now take 2 shots. And even if this guy dodges again, I think we're gonna kill him. Nice. Only the panicked one is left, and he is not gonna do anything this turn. Warhorse can overwatch. Dice. There's no windows on this side, so we're gonna go up.
Heading there now.
Nothing up here. As far as we can tell, anyway.
Come get some.
Boss, follow her up.
I can handle that.
You guys are sort of missing out on the fight at the moment.
Overwatch.
Beaker! Ah, you can't quite get far enough. Oh? You can go here, but you won't be in cover. That's most definitely not worth it. You can't see him from here, but we'll take this move anyway. You can just overwatch. That way, if he tries to get away, we can fairly easily take care of him. On the other hand, we could also just go stab him.
Happy now?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. That was good. Professor, you're going to be in charge of doing whatever that is.
I'm trusting you here.
But we're going to pass a turn first.
Moving to Overwatch.
We'll get everybody into position. In case whatever's in there is hostile.
I'm going. Overwatch.
Or in case it spawns anything to try and defend what's in there.
Moving. Got it covered.
Katsume. You know what, Katsume? You're gonna stay there.
Good copy. Moving on target.
We might have to... Oh, I guess we're not going out of the back, are we? We're going out of the front.
On Overwatch.
So we should probably start heading that way. Let's just leave Boss back here.
Come get some.
Alright, Professor?
I guess that'll be okay.
What is in there? A black screen.
How can that be? It's just like the one...
Carefully! Preserve the specimen at all costs!
Confirmed acquisition of the
Oh,
package.
we are going out of the back.
Move to
Okay.
evac.
And they're also coming. Alright, Professor. Pick up whatever that is.
Just keep an eye on him.
And... I guess find a corner to
If
hide
you
in.
say so.
Beaker. If we move you here, you should be able to see whatever gets dropped off. You can be our first line of defense.
Come get some.
Shogun, let's have you reload.
Let's rock.
I want to move you into that corner.
All right, I'll go.
It's going to be a pretty good spot for you, I think. You're close to the enemy. You can also shoot in two directions. Cash is going to move up and open the door. Go into Overwatch.
Poniéndome en guardia.
Warhorse. I'm tempted to send him out the back, but instead we'll double
Go,
move.
go, go!
Hopefully that's not a spot where you can get flanked. But it might be. Dice. You're going to be in a great position to do some bad things to the enemy. In a little while.
Overwatch.
Katsume. That's real risky. What if there's a pot out there? I don't think there is, but what if? Let's just have you move through the facility.
Copy that.
And Boss... That's a real weird place to be able to grapple to. Just have you double move.
Got it.
The reinforcements are... just a regular FM pod. That's not scary at all.
Advent troop spotted.
Nice Overwatch from Cash.
Abatido.
I'm gonna have to work a little harder to get the other two. But get them we shall. Beaker has a shot, it's not a great one. Shogun has a pretty good shot. What about the axe? We haven't used the axe yet. 71 or 64. Take the 71. Maybe we'll get lucky. We got lucky. And now shoot the other guy. Come on, Shogun. Make Iron Maiden proud. Damn it.
Shot failed to connect.
She's getting better, but she's still not an Iron Maiden. She'll get there. You just have to be patient. Cash.
Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
Nice hit. Beaker's not going to be able to get a shot. Which is pretty disappointing.
Seems doable.
Warhorse can probably finish him off, though. Not quite. We really need to get him that plasma upgrade. Beaker! You know what? If you move here, you should be able to get a shot.
Moving out.
Come on, Beaker. Nice. 13 damage. You only had 3 hit points, Beaker. It's a little over the top. Professor. Let's have you go and hug that corner.
On it.
Dice. Just move up as far as you can in Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Katsume. You can take that double move now.
Double time.
Get yourself outside. And Boss. You get right up to the edge, and we'll probably just have you grapple across next turn.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Oh, they're gonna be behind us. That's problematic. Take me up to the roof. Yeah, we can just grapple across. Let's do that. Let's grapple over.
Going up.
And then we'll set up a kill zone.
This area is mine.
So anybody who drops out or comes out of that drop pod is going to get wrecked. It's a little more difficult for Dice to get over there. We'll get her as far as she
Position
can.
confirmed.
We'll just have her overwatch. It hurts to give up on that high ground,
Affirmative. Cover
but
it now.
I figure it's just going to continuously spawn enemies until we extract.
Ready to go.
We'll have Beaker reload and stay right there. Not Beaker. Shogun, rather. You're gonna have to go and hug that rock.
10-4.
It's the best we can do for you, unfortunately. I guess the rest is all gonna be about covering you. We're gonna move people kinda into places where they're not gonna be immediately flanked. On the other hand, we keep Cash here and just Overwatch. He gets 2 Overwatch shots. Yeah, let's do that. Warhorse. You can start moving towards the extraction. Let's actually send you this way.
No problem, boss. On Overwatch.
Katsume, you just hold there.
Scanning.
Beaker. Let's have you double move.
Roger that.
Get you up top. Again, we're probably being overcautious. But I hate to not get Overwatch shots on a reinforcement drop. That's a robot.
Advent forces sighted.
Enemigos en movimiento. Los flanquean.
We're gonna get a lot of Overwatch at least. That's a miss.
Not good.
That is a very nice hit from Shogun.
Okay, so I got 1.
Dealt with the Lancer. Now we got the Shield Bearer. Come on, boss, redeem yourself. Very nice. Cash finishes him off.
Enemigo eliminado.
We still have the giant robot pants, though. Now, a good point is, I think Professor can put this guy down for free, and then hit him with the EMP bomb. It does slow us down another turn, but I think we'll be okay. So I'd much rather take one more turn to get out of here than leave that guy behind us, shooting us in the butts. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that serial thing. I'll take your shot. Next time we get some squishy enemies, or when you get a better gun, we might start using that.
Not too shabby.
Because you only get another shot if you kill the thing you shoot at, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, in a way. We have to be sure we're going to kill to make the most use out of that perk. Let's start getting everybody in the extraction site. Hopefully no more reinforcements come, because I'm not worrying about putting people in cover right now. Shogun, how close can you get? Not close enough. Let's get you to that tree.
Roger that.
I just don't want you to block the way up. Next turn should be the turn we leave.
No hace falta repetirlo.
War horse.
Good to go.
Again, I'm not worrying about cover. There's no enemies in play right now. They would have to, what am I trying to say? They'd have to take 3 turns, or they wouldn't be able to hurt us until the 3rd turn, because they're not coming in at the end of this turn. So next turn they would have to say they were coming in. And then the turn after that they could actually attack. No, the turn after that they would come in, activate, and then the turn after that they would be able to attack. So we're safe, is what I'm trying to say.
Moving out.
It was a little bit confusing. Katsume, you haven't done all that useful stuff today.
Got it. Moving.
You've really just fired your gun. Not at all. I think. Maybe you have, but I don't think you have. You've done telepathy, which, you know, was pretty useful. But you haven't shot anyone.
I hope it's worth it.
And this should be the turn where everybody leaves. Make sure you pick up the guy.
Better cover me then.
Professor is pretty strong.
Move, move, move!
Because that guy looks real heavy. I got no idea what's in there. But somebody did point out it is very similar to what they were keeping the commander in.
Órdenes confirmadas, en marcha.
Maybe I was closer to the mark than I thought when I said it could be a clone of the commander.
Whatever you say.
I was just making funny. But perhaps I was accurate.
Moving on target location.
Alright, everybody ready to go?
Getting out of here.
Last one on the Sky Ranger buys the ice cream. Aw, Professor. That's not fair. She had the extra weight.
Confirmed. Target
Whoa.
package in custody.
That was a... That's a hell of a noise. Oh. Boss. Well, I guess Professor doesn't have to buy the ice cream.
I'm going.
Boss is like, hey, where did you guys go?
Getting out of here.
We've got what we came for. Let's get clear of the area.
Okay, I gotta achieve a better human being. It's not dark at all. Let's find out what they're creating. Now the mission objective messages indicated that it was going to be a prototype. The achievement indicates it's going to be a prototype human type. I would guess every other species they've conquered, they've, you know, modified and incorporated into their military. So I'm guessing the Advent hasn't been that. I'm guessing whatever this new thing is that. Whereas the Advent are more just, you know, meat, just grunt work, not a real addition to their intergalactic military might. But whatever this is, will be. Or maybe I should just shut up and wait and see what it is. That would be a good idea, right? I'm just guessing, making shit up. We did get a new record for average damage per turn, or per attack, which is nice, but that's unsurprising. We do have a bunch of nice new weapons. Shogun got a lot of Chiefs that time. She's really trying hard to fill Iron Maiden's shoes. And she's doing a pretty good job. She's not quite there yet, but she's getting there. This is taking a long time to load again. Did anybody get hurt? I don't think we had any injuries in that mission. No, I don't think we did. That is excellent work, guys. Good job. Medals for everyone. Except we can't give medals out in this one.
If we keep this up, the aliens don't stand a chance, Commander.
Shogun. Let's give you Reaper. Beautiful.
Commander, although I firmly believe the specimen we have recovered is crucial to the aliens' efforts, we currently do not have the means of properly studying it. Within the confines of the suit we recovered, we have found what could very well be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces. Even focusing my efforts solely on this research, it will take a significant dedication of time and resources to fully analyze this specimen.
Well, get started then. Let's see what this avatar is. This body exhibits no signs of decomposition, and initial scans show a disconcerting level of lower-order brain activity. Reports of auditory hallucinations from the staff that handled this specimen are disturbing, but as yet they are unsubstantiated. So even though it's dead, it's still having an effect. Maybe it's not dead, it's not decomposing, and it still has brain activity. Maybe it's not entirely dead. And the stasis suit. Contents of this highly guarded stasis suit remain a mystery. Well, let's get it open.
New objective added.
Okay, we'll study that. Within the stasis suit recovered from the Advent Forge facility, we are detecting a humanoid organism of some kind. A new type of Advent soldier, an alien being heretofore unseen. Unseen? That's a shitty word. Considering the level of security in place to protect this asset, it is surely important to the aliens, though it will take a thorough analysis to discover their ultimate intentions for it. The aliens built an elaborate new society, a government structure, and a system of careful manipulation solely to fuel the creation of this, their so-called avatar, at the cost of countless human lives. They have finally succeeded.
Your findings at the Forge facility are disconcerting, Commander. If the aliens are somehow assembling or growing the Advent forces en masse, our efforts to defeat them will be that much harder. I will leave you and your team to pursue this further.
But we just blow up all their fucking factories, and then they can't make any more. Can't be that hard, right? Hey, we got 2 ticks back. Oh wait, 3 ticks, 2 ticks, 5 ticks total. That was pretty good.
New objective added.
And we will examine the stasis suit.
Looks like we've got our
very
work
soon.
cut out for us, Commander.
But first, we have another promotion. Dice! Let's see, deep reserves. When damaged, heal 50% of the damage over time, max 2 health per turn, 8 health total, reduce wound recovery time after missions by 50%. Or escape and evade, gain concealment with a small detection radius until the start of your next turn. Free action, 5 turn cooldown. That's probably not something we're going to use very often. Where deep reserves is... I'm not really concerned about the recovery of health in the mission, but that reduction to wound time is fantastic, so we'll do that. I don't remember what we got on cash. Probably the same thing. But yeah, that was a very, very successful mission. We now have an avatar head. I'm pretty happy with how that went. We got some ticks back. Excellent.